Okay, sorry about that. It took me a hot minute there. I had to get fixed with, what was it? I had to do a cat's thingamabob, the cat box. That was it. Their litter box was a mess. Okay, sorry. So we've had one weekend now to enjoy this lovely rare case of a non-anime VTuber, nor furry? What do you mean non-anime? What is that supposed to mean? Like, I mean, I use anime. I watch anime. I love anime. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, but enough of all of that. We are here. We got our shit in order. And I have, courtesy of the devs, I have a brand new base that I'm still kind of working on. The majority of the work has been done for me, so I've just got to kind of throw some stuff on that's not there but should be there, and just get everything, you know, set up and ready. It's gonna be nice, I promise. How's my Nintendo 2 Switch? What? I don't have a Switch. I have a Switch 2 yet. I don't want a Switch 2 right now. I was going to wait for like whatever fixes or whatever silliness they include, because the Switch 2 is not going to be what it should be out of the gate. I have a feeling Switch 2 is going to have a lot of problems from the outset, and they'll get it fixed. Like, it's not going to be great right away, but it'll get better. You know, the console will become better over time. Okay. So, I've mostly been tussling with the last little miscellaneous bits. I'm just gonna grab my redstone kits, and I'm gonna see what all I need to finish. We are once again at that. Actually, we're greater than 50% mark. Let me see if I can sleep. Okay. Now I have to actually worry about sleeping. I have to, like, keep tabs on what time of day it is. I know I've been insomniac for several hours or whatever. I have not slept. I don't know if I've got to worry about phantoms anymore. I think everybody's kind of in that uncertainty. You know, because we don't really get whether or not phantoms are going to be a problem. I know this, if you're going to go to spawn, apparently you can't, I don't know if you can, like, afford to go to spawn if your insomnia meter is higher than not. Because, you know, phantom spawning may reveal your bed or whatever. Like, I don't know if that's real or not. I don't know that anyone really knows anything. So, I don't know, it's crazy. Anyway, how has everybody been? Hey, Coperator. Hey, S-Man. Hey, Titus. I gotta sleep real quick before I get too deep into the weeds. Let me just fire up the old Guts computer here. It says that Cody Smile 11 was here. Damn. How did that happen? He's even left a message on my own fucking laptop. In 129.4, you can get under the nether roof. Yeah, I heard about that. Hey, we can sleep. Cool. You were griefed, S-Man? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that sucks. Anyway, so I've donned the new trim. I like it. It's amber, and it's the flow armor trim. So this is what it looks like when it is fully and complete. Honestly, I like flow a lot. I haven't gotten the bolt armor trim. That's like the last thing that's missing. Elmo said he would hook me up later, so you know, it's whatever. Everything else I got. I got all the shards or sherds. Got a bunch of rods, wind charges. I don't know if I want to keep any wind charges on me. I can't immediately see a value to them. So we'll see. Got a bunch of spare discs. Got the Pale Oak, you know, the Creaking Heart and all that. Did a little bit of rearranging of my inventory. Got all the music discs. Those are nice. They're kind of difficult to get your hands on, as it turns out. Got a few netherite blocks from EastAlpha. It was very nice of him. Yeah. Everything else is just still kind of the same. Yeah. Not really sure if I should like worry about anything. I think it'll all kind of work out. 121.4 has had a few hiccups. I saw the TPS go to like 4 an hour ago or something crazy. It was very disorienting. I've not seen the TPS go that high, that low rather, before now. I don't know whose Phantom that is, if that's my Phantom, but I find that strange that I can see a Phantom. Maybe it's a Phantom without an owner. Will it attack me? Also, are there Phantoms in the end? Oh. That Phantom is just like... he doesn't give a shit about anything. That's kind of creepy. Oh, I got him. Oh well. Oh, and I was able to finally install, after looking at them for months, I was able to finally install these nice Pale Oak doors. Planning to make your next base floor Y41, since Phantoms apparently don't spawn if you're below 64. I didn't know that. Okay. I was wondering the other day if I get Phantoms was a problem. I guess it's gonna like slowly become a problem, but then maybe not. It depends on what people do, you know? I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal, so long as you're smart about it. But it's hard to say for sure. So yeah. I'm hoping the Ice Tank's printer will be good enough to like get all the redstone bits and bobs finished. Because I'm going to have a ton of redstone to place eventually. I'm not sure if I want to do a... I mean, I do want to do the giant factory, but I'm not sure about whether or not I'll do a... fuck, what am I trying to think? I'm trying to, like... oh, if I'll plan it in advance and then do a giant schematic or what. I feel like I've been taking more damage from... oh, that's not actually there yet. Yeah, I feel like I've been taking more damage from, like, collisions lately. Is it just me? You were just talking about me? Oh, yeah, I was griefed. Yeah, I was. What about it? Just because I was griefed doesn't mean I can't have a pace. I had insurance, you see. And that insurance allowed me to no longer be griefed. Spooky. Okay, so I need to make 8 netherite swords. That's a little annoying. Well, I'll do that later. I don't need to bother with that right at the moment. I can't hook up this door until I do. But, like, technically any item in there would be fine. Thought you would stop finishing this base and someone found it in the Hunters Union? Yeah, but, like, what's to stop me from doing anything on here? This base was such a cool idea, I wanted to finish it. Like, I can't not do what I set out to do. If I set out to do something, I gotta do it. Even if it's still stupid or bad or silly or whatever, if I set out to do something, I gotta do it. Just because I've been found doesn't mean, or was found. I mean, obviously I'm not found anymore, but you know what I mean. Like, that doesn't mean anything. That just means I gotta work harder. Who griefed me? Some guy, I don't know. Some guys who apparently don't like me or whatever. Nobody special. It's all been taken care of now. Okay. Feels good to be able to stand out in the open without any care or concern for the phantoms. Let's throw that and that. Man, what a sneeze. Holy shit, that came over me so quickly. Sorry about that sudden odd noise. Okay. Alright, so last thing to do would be... Mic muted? Yeah, I know, right? I tried to mute halfway through that sneeze, but it just didn't work. Oh well. Okay, final thing that I think is still outstanding would be these grates. The grating here that's like... this is all like storm drain type stuff. Griefers are probably seething? I don't know. Probably not. I think they were like opportunistic because that one Chinese base hunter inadvertently leaked the coords of the previous place. They're probably surprised if they're watching, but I don't expect them to like care. Like, really, who would care, you know? Can't wait to help with Jackrooms 2. Yeah, I know. We're still a ways off from Jackrooms 2, so don't get too, don't get too upset. It will be likely the end of the year, if not later, like next year, before we bother getting to that. Just because it's a ways off. I don't know. I just don't feel like it's imminent. We still need 121.5. Though we can start planning now that we definitely have 121.4. So yeah, I wouldn't worry too bad. Uh-oh. Did I screw that up? Yes, I did. Ah, fuck it. I should probably not be so anal about what direction the fucking gratings are facing. That's just kind of silly. Hunters using the chill when they find a base. They don't seem to grief. I found both the... well, that depends on the person, doesn't it? Hunters Union as a whole, maybe. But, again, that's dependent on the person. There are a lot of people with axes to grind on this server for one reason or another. Like, to say, oh, well, all the Hunters Union must be fine. Like, I don't know about that one. There's no guarantee of anything on this server. If you get found, you get found. Sudden odd noise. Reveal us coords. Shut up. I got projects going on right now, so I'm excitedly waiting. Okay. Good. Yeah, Universon's not really been playing either. What the hell is going on? Something seems odd. Oh. There we go. I was not getting blocks where I thought I should be getting blocks. It's very weird. That's usually a sign of lag, but maybe not. Why do you need 121.5? I want the Firefly Bush. The Firefly Bush is like the final piece to the puzzle, I guess. That allows us to make garbage bags with like flies buzzing around them. And if I can do that... Okay, so that's where that ends. That is basically like the end of the sort of dirty, rotten city aesthetic that I'm going for. Because that is the final... The cherry on top, if you will. Glad to see my channel has been popping lately. Well, thank you, Whackbag. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you. I should get on that new Dr. Seuss parody. In my head the other morning, the video began writing itself. And when I was doing Oh, the Bases You'll Go, that also just sort of started writing itself in my head one day. And I was like, oh, well, I got to capitalize on that. And so Blocks in Box and There's a Rocket in My Pocket. I'm thinking of doing a double feature because both of those are kind of short. And so to sort of expand it out, I'm going to do those. Blocks in Box will be about shops and, you know, buying items. And then There's a Rocket in My Pocket is basically about the paranoia of base hunting and having things found. You know, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I can already feel it. Pretty sure they said they were going to update 125 in the MODT, but it changed it. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that change. I saw the original, and I saw what it changed to. I think that was just a typo. They meant to type 121.4, got confused, typed 121.5. It's fine. It's whatever. Write a poem about the lands. I mean, it's got to be a Dr. Seuss book. I can't just do anything. It's got to be a Dr. Seuss book because it just doesn't make as much sense. I'm of the opinion that I have to steal from better authors and creators and then 2B2T-ify it. Because otherwise nobody would care. But if I say, oh yeah, this is a Dr. Seuss parody, everybody will go, oh wait, I remember those books, videos, what have you. And then everybody wins. What's the idea behind the base? It's just a really cool building style idea that I've had in the back of my head for a while. And I've always wanted to make it real. So I'm making it real. I got a lot of help too. Dr. Seuss book through the form of map art? Yeah, you could do that too, but this will be a video that is effectively an audio book of a book that doesn't exist. It is a 2B2T version of a Dr. Seuss book. You'll see when I get it done. If you want a deeper impression of what that is, you should watch my video, Oh, the Bases You'll Go. That is, the point. Seems like that's a load of Blackstone. Yeah, it's a lot of Blackstone, but we got it. There is an absurd Blackstone farm that the people who have helped sponsor me, they put all of this together. It is otherworldly. It's so good. There we go. Okay, I should probably go get more iron. Can't imagine all the Blackstone was mine. No, it was a bartering farm. Crazy good bartering farm by Ender Killer and a bunch of other people. All the people who helped, did anything of note, they're credited down in the description for the building of the base. Base is cool. Thank you. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to dive into my E-chest for iron. Do I really not have any more spare iron than this? Oh, I guess not. Oh well. Did I use the Freemason grant program? I love that you call it that. No, I did not have to use the Freemason grant program. The Freemasons. Yes, the Freemasons had to sponsor me, right. Okay, where did I put my membranes? There they are. I now use Housemaster's world edited block of diamond to power my autocrafters to turn bones into bone meal. Okay. That's neat, I guess. I mean, to be fair, the autocrafter is pretty based. So at least, you know, at least the new stuff is getting some use. It's a lot of iron trapdoors. Is Alpha still mad at the spawn? You called them the Freemasons. Is Alpha mad at the spawn masons? I don't know, honestly. We weren't really mad. Like, it was not an issue of anger. We were upset that they began to take themselves too seriously, and we were like, ugh, fuck this. It was more of a disgust reaction than an anger reaction. We were more like, oh god, these people are way too up their own asses now. We're out, bye, and then we dipped. Hey, Pies, welcome. The submarines all have full interiors in your lair. Ooh, you better have interiors. Not having to click bones anymore is great. Yeah, that's the philosophy behind the factory that I want to make. I want to have a place that I can go somewhere in the central area where I can just press a button and it'll say craft X item. And as long as I got the base raw materials in the raw materials storage area, it'll just make anything. And you can just make any item at the press of a button. The Masons are annoying, I guess. They're not really what they used to be anymore, so whatever. Still can't move with them pistons? Or you still can't move them with pistons. I see what you mean. Yeah, I don't know. Do you need to move the autocrafter though? Like with a piston? Is that really necessary? I get why you can't do it. But like, was it something you were desperately in need of? It would be nice, I guess. I mean, it'd be nice to be able to move furnaces, dispensers, and so on. I would love to be able to move those things with pistons, but again, was it really necessary? Like, I don't know, it's been this way for over a decade, not decades. It's been this way a while. Like, whatever. Oh, don't do that, Jack. Universal autocrafters are not worth it. What do you mean universal? Like, huh? What are you talking about? I'm gonna make an autocrafter for every item that you can farm and then turn into another kind of item. Like, I'm gonna have a gigantic array of autocrafters. Probably spaced out. It probably won't be all in one area. I don't know yet. I haven't planned it out yet. It would be cool. It's not necessary. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. How did this happen? The base? You know, I got help. And dedicating an on-demand crafting service from your storage is not a good idea either. Best option is to add the autocraft feature to your farms and an on-off switch. Yes, that's what I planned. Congratulations, you read my mind. I was going to do that already. Also use the crafters to turn wool into banners. Ooh. Where'd I get the mats? I was supplied by the people who run the bartering farm. I credit everybody in the description. Once again. Said that like 5 times now. Not this stream, just 5 times in general. What kind of GPU and CPU do I have? It is... I don't fucking know. I've said my specs before. I don't feel like going and looking at it. It's good. I've got a fairly powerful PC still. Okay, almost done with the iron trapdoors on this side. Have I heard from Toshi? You lost contact with him. Oh! Well, hello, Morbid Rain. I didn't realize that was you. No, I haven't talked to Toshi in... well, since 2017 when I was a spawn mason. So a long fucking time ago. I was not really an acquaintance even of Toshi. Tashi, however you say his name. So no, I don't know, man. I know nothing. I'm sorry, I can't help you. Wish I could, but that's how the ball bounces. Whee! I love that this is even more complete. Okay, so I'm going to do a once-over of the right-hand side just to be sure that I've gotten everything. I want to say I have. Ah, damn it. You're a wizard, Harry. Yes. How many blocks am I from spawn, roughly? 300 million. I am 300 more billion blocks outside the world border. Watching Jack build a base on 2B2T while building a base on 2B2T. Baseception. Dun. Did that sound like the noise from Inception? Oh, there was some fucking iron. How do you use that? Where did I put? Oh, that's right. I put it on that ledge. Okay, so there's still stuff on this left side that I've got to fix. I'll put... Okay, I don't need this skulk yet. So, fun fact, I inadvertently goofed. So, at the previous site where I was building, you know how I made a giant room here that was sort of like an ante-room? Ante-chamber into the, you know, you come out here and it was sort of all weird and eldritch looking, and then there was an elevator shaft in the back that would just take you down. Yeah, I didn't world download or save any of that, and that really sucks. But lucky for me, I built it all on stream, so I could just go back and refer to like a month ago's live streams in which I built that, and I can remake this whole little section. I feel kind of silly for not having downloaded this section, because this section that I built here was like totally organic and original. So I probably should have. But, overall, it's maybe an hour or two of setback at most. I can go and look at it. I don't need the item frames right at the moment. I'm not ready to hang up any map art. Yeah, it's a pain, but, you know, what can you do? I thought Hans Zimmer track was playing. Oh, a Hans Zimmer track. I see what you mean. Yeah, that was me attempting to parody the Inception noise. Building a base while watching me build a base. But, other than that, you know, miscellaneous silliness aside. This area is like a mess, but it's shaped up remarkably well for it being a mess. Like this little central island here that I settled on for a short time. Like, holy crap, what a nightmare, I mean. What a nightmare on Elm Street. We don't have a stone cutter just lying around, do we? That's fine. I know I do. Good thing I've got a box that's just got one of every major crafting station in it. I got a bunch of miscellaneous bundles. I need to set aside one of these to be a map art shulker. It'll probably, I don't know, I need an empty shulker to like carry things spontaneously, like throw all my items in this shulker off my person and then kill back to spawn temporarily. Something like that. Like, I'm gonna have to get one of these and then turn it into a map art shulker just because. I don't want to sacrifice the books Even though the fucking books don't go into boxes, it's really annoying. Or bags, excuse me. Books do not go into bags, and that is annoying. So unfortunately, they just take up a ton of space. And well, what can you do? You know? Mojang is in charge of this game, and in typical Mojang fashion, they half-heartedly implement any one particular feature. That's all smooth. Maybe I should keep some on me, just in case. Okay, I think I have enough items to just, like, work with it. Oh, shit. I missed some soul lanterns, okay. It's a good thing I've got the schematic to check against. Son of a bitch. I've got to build up this mansion area that I was going to make originally. I've just never bothered to develop beyond this room. So it kind of ended up being subpar. I should probably also squeeze this black glass in there. Had to hunt up the black glass myself, but it was worth it. What you doing? I am building my base. Looking at things, spot checking what I am. Ooh. Well, I don't know. I'm dedicated to the new amber or resin or whatever material. I kind of want to use emerald now on my netherite for some reason. I don't know why. I just got the idea, like, oh man, that the green would really pop. You know? Like, in a good way. Mayhaps I should do that. How many hours or days would it take to reach 300 million blocks? How long does it take to go 30 million? So 300 million would reasonably be about 10 times longer. So, yeah. It would be absurd if the world went that far. And people would obviously base there as a result. Like, yeah, I can't imagine what is 300 million. Real quick. 300, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. Divide that by 8. That is 37.5 million. So you would have to go to 37.5 million in the nether to go to 300 million in the overworld. That's a lot of blocks. That's a lot of blocks. I don't know that you would be willing to go that far. Though, honestly, yeah, people would be willing to go that far. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Okay, so I've not done this. These little things are not difficult. I need to grow some torch flowers, but again, it's not difficult. Most unlikely person to message me on Discord? I don't know. That's such a non sequitur of a question. I couldn't possibly answer that, dude. Who's the most unlikely person to message me ever? Fucking Pyrobite, I guess? I don't know. There's no way to answer that. Like that, any number of people could fall into that category. Resin's better than copper. Yeah, copper has a slightly different orangey look to it. It's good. I like it. Copper ain't bad. Honestly, there are no bad trim materials. Like their color, their density, like all the trim materials are unironically based. Like it, that's so weird. For something that gives you such customization, there's usually a shitty option or a less than average option. I'm just going to say it. Trims, or the materials, do not have a subpar option. All the trim materials look great. I am not referring to the trim styles. I'm referring to the material types. Lapis looks great, redstone looks great, quartz looks great, gold looks great, copper looks great, resin looks great, amethyst looks great, gold looks great, your mother looks great. Like, it's all good. You can't make a bad choice when picking materials. That's very rare for something that allows you such, you know, great levels of customization. They normally fuck it up on some level, and every game, every dev fucks it up in some way. There's no real way to like knock every single thing out of the park, but honestly, like, yeah, I think we have all the colors of the rainbow, and they are all reasonably vibrant, and they complement netherite specifically very well. They don't look like shit. I'm impressed. Finally got shaders to work with your client. Okay, good. Now you can join the shader master race. Hold on, let me join the shader master race here myself. Hold on. Hey, Pale Blue Zebra, you're unlikely to message yourself. Yes, very good point. I suppose I'm not likely to ever message myself. Unless it's a Back to the Future, you know, time travel type scenario. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of wiggle room for a question like that. Hello, Chase Krug. Genghis Khan? Okay, obviously dead people are never going to message me on Discord. Come on now. Like, most unlikely was not, hey, who is literally impossible to ever message you on Discord? Not, I see dead people, lol. Like, it's all about unlikely, not literally impossible. Literal impossibility is just not an answer. Hey man, what if jelly beans rain down from the sky instead of rain? Boy, wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, it's also never happening. And I'm not ever banking on that, so no. But at least if it was mostly unlikely, I could legitimately be caught off guard on the off chance it did happen. That would be interesting. Thank you. What did I do, Dirt? I don't understand what I did. Got a live Windows update trying to get you to install that shit and you declined 1,000,000 times before? Yep. Yep, you gotta tell them no. Would have been me if it weren't any time before May 8th, 2025. I mean, I guess, but you'd have been on Discord once or twice before. So honestly, I would not say you were the most unlikely. Since you had been on Discord once or twice before, you know, you already had proof, or not proof, you already had proven that you were willing to get on Discord at least once. Okay, that's underground. I'm not going to bother with that. I would say unlikely would be a person who has exited my life in just about any meaningful way, only to magically reappear and be like, "Hey, Jack, hadn't seen you in a while." Because that's happened before. Like, funny enough, Thunderfoot. I don't know if any of you know who Thunderfoot was. Not the YouTuber. Completely different Thunderfoot. Thunderfoot was, like, a villain from some really, really bad factions server way back in the day. And Thunderfoot and I were in some sort of weird, I don't know, rivalry, I guess is the right way to put it. And then I got him to join 2B2T once. He got hooked for a while, and he bounced. And I would only see him occasionally, and then he messaged me for the first time in, like, 6 years or some shit yesterday. So that was wild, but also not least likely. Okay. Polished blackstone slab. Gotta get my slab on. Kanye West. Jacktherippa, give me stuff for on that Minecraft server you play on, and I might buy it tomorrow. What? Do you mean, like, give Kanye West items on 2B2T and he might purchase 2B2T? I don't know that I would want Kanye West purchasing 2B2T, to be honest. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm 90% certain he wouldn't know what he's doing. And, like, that's kind of a bad thing. Because the current housemaster or masters, or however many there are, they seem to know what they're doing, reasonably speaking. And they're actually remarkably transparent, at least more so than they've been. Oh shit, I gotta go get mine. Or no, I put that in my ender chest, that's right. Pale oak. Pale oak is so precious, I keep it in my ender chest. It really isn't, but I do. Although the resin and the creaking heart, you know, till I can get more, which it's not that difficult to get more. I was proposed the idea of building resin-based stuff, and I'm not gonna lie, resin looks kind of ugly, and I don't know that it necessarily is bad, but I don't know that it is good for this base in particular either. I'm not sure what to make of it. I know black and orange go well together. But at the same time, I don't know that I want to do a black-orange theme here, because I got blue already. So, I don't know. I'm just kind of, like, uncertain. Because, like, the insides are going to be... oof. I can't wait. I might even replay Black Shard just to give myself a good amount of inspo. Inspiration. Kanye also doesn't want that there are a lot of kids, or wouldn't like that there's a lot of kids on 2B. Yeah, I imagine if he knew that, he would be upset. But then how would you implement an 18 years of age or older type rule? Like, I don't know. Hello, Loot Goblin. Me, Chinese base hunter, man. Me coming for your base again right now. Oh, I appreciate it, Loot Goblin. Just don't leak my cords this time. Oh, shit. Well, fuck. This is another annoying thing. We got a bunch of wood, like, worked up into... because this was all a forest. Got a bunch of wood worked up into the structure here. Oh my god, piss off, skeleton. I should light up this front area so that no mobs spawn here. But, alas, I am a lazy bitch. You have contact with a flying German. Ooh. Now there's a name I hadn't heard in a while. No. I only ever saw him in chat. I never actually talked with him. I was never even Skype pals with him back in the day. TM. With Minecraft movie sequel, they should go to 2B2T as a kind of Build Doug's Roman. What does Build Doug's Roman mean? The fuck does that... Huh? Base is looking good. Thank you, ZJ. Good to see you again. Yep, coming from the UK. Wow. The Ook. It has to be quite late in the Ook. Jack, if you were a booger, I would pick you first. Aw, you're so sweet, enjoyer. Or enjoyer. Excuse me, not enjoyer. You're so sweet. Help! 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 Human Resources! AQWY is asking me what's up! Oh wait, shit. This is all divisible by 12, isn't it? Hey, I love things that are divisible by 12. Or, well, by 6, rather. I get to make me some pale oak doors. I'm going to do birch and then this banner here. But I want to make a banner farm first so that I can make white banners easily. So I got to, like, get a bunch of sheep, auto-craft it, you know, that type of junk. That way I can reasonably produce my Japanese mansion style, whatever. Okay. Now then. Shit. I was gonna... fuck it. I'll land down here. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ugh. So I'm loading 2 schematics at once. I've got to stop that. Because 2 schematics at once is... 1 schematic too many. I ain't do nothing. Well, you obviously don't get the human resources meme, so it's whatever. It's nothing personal, it's just funny. Oh, you're so sweet. Help, human resources! Okay. I'm gonna call most of this side good. I think we got everything there is to get on this right-hand side. This beautiful, glorious bastard of a base. I tell you, it's been a bastard to make. You need 2 diamonds real quick, average 4K TV? I'm sorry. I've got diamonds, but I'm not going to give anyone diamond. Oh, fuck. I'm getting molestated. Nom, 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 nom. Uh-oh, I hear a kitty. Anyway, let me go ahead and seal this up. Because that was the whole point of putting in doors, so that people do not walk in and then walk out. And that mobs cannot carelessly inhabit my home. Wow. It's 5 a.m. Yeah, I thought it was pretty late. Good night. Okay, you take care, AQW. I was just playing with you. But thanks for coming out. Thanks for being a good sport. Oh, fuck. When did I lose my totem? Wait. When did my totem de-equip from my hand? The hell? Okay, anyway. I'm just going to give the outer edge one last look over. I'm getting molestated. Yeah, I mean, that zombie was all up in my grill. What else was I supposed to do? I mean, if I blew a rape whistle, it's not like anyone would come running or anything, so I don't know. That's how it goes. Okay, I gotta darken my mince raft screen. Let me kill one of these schematics. Huh? Oh. No, hold on, that's not right. Loaded, load. Okay, It's saying there's only one? Ah, here we go. Okay, it's 2. I get it now. Ah, shit. Okay, well, that's fine. I can fix that real quick. Mirror. Click that there. Bada bing, bada boom. Please work. Okay. All right, now I'm not loading 2 whole-ass schematics any longer. Perfect. There we go. Back to busyness. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Very good, very good. Sorry for the dark screen. Found a new home for the base? Yes, we got a new home. I was helped by a bunch of wonderful people. Linked them down, or not linked. Credited them down in the description. I'm so used to saying linked. Like it's a Like it's a fucking slogan at this point. Whoa. Okay, so the right half is good. Now time to fix and finish the left half. And we will finally hit the mythical 100% complete. So judging by the looks, all that's really off are like some miscellaneous odds and ends. So for example, none of the beacons are in place. I love beacons as a lamp. Looks great. Were the rumors that Harmless Griffin died is true? I fucking... what? This is the first I'm hearing about that. What do you mean Harmless Griffin died? I mean, I only ever talked to the guy like twice, but still. Holy shit, that's depressing if he died. Well, I mean, people die all the time, but still, like, damn. I kind of liked him. His shtick was funny. I didn't know him. But, you know. Where are you hearing this? Jack quickly executing a base hunter? No. I was simply getting rid of a schematic that I had somehow double loaded, but it said that only one schematic was loaded. But as it turns out, it was the same schematic, so that's apparently how that works. Hey Jack, quick Minecraft tip, pros only. If you sleep in a bed, you could skip the night and monsters don't spawn in the day. Poncho, you're right, I should sleep. I am probably getting really close to the phantom threshold. All seriousness, like, I'm breaking the habit. I'm breaking the habit. Fuck. I need to make a floor that you can land on and reasonably walk through. Did something happen to the base? It moved? Yeah, it all moved. The base was griefed, but now it is not. I may do that. I may design a hallway or something off stream that like connects up to my bedroom, just to make it easier. Okay. Now to find things that need to be placed in their proper place. Like, holy shit, printer is absurd. It's entirely because printer is viable again that any of this was possible. There are no player checks. For some silly ass reason, there are just no player checks. So I can just do almost anything. And there are so many people with far better printers than Ice Tank's printer. Okay, I'm gonna have to like perch down there and then do this. Oh shit. There was once a base that was bigger. The lands of Norse. This user has been banned, yes. I don't know that I'm ever going to do a Dr. Seuss parody of anything I've made. Like, I'm not going to do a Dr. Seuss parody of a Space Valkyria something or another. I don't see a reason to do that. It would really just be like self-masturbation. Or ego masturbation, really. Also, you can see the other side of the thing. This is where Escape the Jack Rooms 2 will be located. I'm very proud of it. I'm going to relocate that villagers up or down or wherever into my factory, where I will villagate them, occupy them, or concentrate them, I mean. Give them a nice, fun work camp to concentrate in. You know how it goes. Jack paid off house to move his base? Oh my god! Maybe actually onto something. Yeah, you prefer group master. Is circle jerking? Yeah, okay. Well, it's nice to know where you stand, Don. Also, don't touch me. I'm not shaking your hand at the 2B2T meetup. Fuck. That's the one problem, is that it doesn't get the orientation. Like, you gotta be already in the right direction. God, it's so dark in this area. I should probably get night vision. Night vision. Relocate? Yes, we relocated. What's wrong with relocating, huh? You got a problem with relocation? I received a standard relocation coupon like everybody else. Not the first time there was a second location to a base, but there'd be a third. I don't know. I don't think we need to put one. I could be wrong, but for now, I think it's fine. Okay, now I just need to know. Oh, that's also a beacon up there. Okay. Did I ever meet relocation agent? Who the fuck is that? I don't know what that is or who that is. I've never heard that name before. Was it Quartz leak or someone found it and just decided to detonate it? Little a column A, little a column B. The typical outcome that a lot of bases face. Ow. Hey, I've just found a base. Let me rob them blind. Oh, whoops, I leaked the coordinates. Oh well. What can you do? It's just how it goes. Don't drink the water. They put something in it to make you forget. Thank you, Set. You fucking remembered. You got the reference. I received a standard relocation coupon like everybody else. There must be some mistake. Don't drink the water. They put something in it to make you forget. I can't even remember how I got here. I love how they introduced that plot line, or that plot element, at the very beginning of Half-Life 2, and then just never address it again. Like, yeah, they could absolutely be putting stuff in the water, and realistically the Combine are evil enough to do that. But who cares? You're on the run, lol. Oh, now we're all freedom fighters. Like, I guess whatever may have been in the water doesn't really matter, does it? I just found that, you know, always to be amusing. George Bush 420 version of house? Oh. Mind if I show up? Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be a problem. If you're alright appearing on stream, that's A-okay. I don't actually know who you are or whose account you belong to, so I know you've been here. I'm just saying, like, I don't know who you are specifically, so I can't really give you much else than that. I just got, like, incorporated and introduced to a lot of the people who helped me, so keeping people's names straight and accounts straight is, like, kind of difficult still. It'll take me a while. I'm actually not that good with names. You're Devin. Okay, good. That's way more makes more sense. Yeah. Feel free, man. Feel free. Okay, what did I do wrong? Oh, that's what I did wrong. There we go. Oh. Fuck. Whatever. Let's just bang off out there. Oh yeah, fun little ender pearl thing. Apparently pearls put you inside blocks now. In like the crouching, crawling, swimming animation. Or whatever. I don't think that's like particularly useful, but it was an interesting discovery. I think that's how people found out they could get on the nether roof. Which is another fun little oddity that has popped up in the last 48 hours. People are able to get up on the nether roof now, apparently. I've seen like 5 or 6 screenshots and other things from various discords of people discovering this. But apparently you cannot interact with anything. You can't eat. Like, it's kind of fucked up. So I find it funny that getting on the nether roof means you are unable to do anything. No building of portals, no, you know, I mean, you can run around, but you won't make it very far if you can't eat. Yeah, it's kind of fucky. I find it funny. I like that. I kind of wish it would stay that way. Make it to where forever, just from now on, forever, you absolutely can get on the nether roof. You just can't do anything on the nether roof. I would be A-okay with that. What the hell? Oh, that's how they screwed up. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. I like the idea of you being able to access a vanilla feature, but obviously that vanilla feature is like absurdly OP. Because, like, let's be real, guys. E-bounce, nether roof. Do you think that's healthy for 2B2T? Because I think if you think it is, you are either insane or you're genuinely not aware of how bad that would be for 2B2T. So being able to bounce wherever the hell you want on 2B2T's nether roof would be really, really bad. Like, not just because of the limit size, the map size, but also just the fact that literally no base could ever be made again and have a nether presence of any kind. All things nether would be compromised. Because if you can bounce along the nether roof, holy shit, the world's your oyster. Because think about it, we've got shulker boxes full of food, gapples, elytra, rockets, the works. If you can bounce on the nether roof, oh my god. That is an absurd power level increase. It's like, if you think people searching trails in the overworld is bad, you ain't seen nothing yet. Searching trails in the nether via nether roof bouncing would be absurd. It would be bullshit. Guess that makes sense? Yeah. Why was the roof disabled? Because originally House cited that it was the map was growing by gigabytes a day. And remember, having a terabyte for a hard drive, let alone a map size, was unheard of. Now we have 80 terabytes of map. You wrap that one around your head. Or wrap your head around that one, I mean. It really just can't be allowed. Oh, there he is, I think. For some reason, these shaders don't want to show off names and such. Through blocks. Like if he walks out into the open, I can see it. There he is. Oh man, you got really lucky, East. You got really lucky. I was about to shut this, or put this door segment in place. Howdy. So yeah, we got a lot of... There he is. Yeah, infused pre-roll. Okay, I hadn't friended you yet. Ah, it feels so good to be able to place the pale oak door. Yeah, I see you. Hold on. There we go. Oh god, he's got a mace. I like how the mace is a cube, when maces in real life are spheres. Just, it's a funny sort of, you know, twist on the expectation. Anything circular in Minecraft must be a sphere, or must be a cube, or something else. The sun is square, you know, that kind of bullshit. Really shows a dedication to the bit. Oh man, there's like 4 people up there now. If only I knew who they were. I mean, I do, but I don't. I can't tell who they are. Anyway. Chinese base hunter! Shut up, Arthur. There are no Chinese base hunters here that I'm aware of. Ah, musky. Yeah. Hey, musky. Did he get it? Yeah, there we go. TylerTheUnbanned. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, you're all getting dogged by phantoms. Hope you all enjoy getting hit by phantoms at all times. That's going to be a new 2B2T pastime. Oh. Why is this here? This shouldn't be here. That's odd. Why is that not? Oh, because I don't have it in my inventory. Okay. Hi. That was me? Oh. Okay. Thought you wouldn't notice. Oh, yeah. Well, no, it's bright enough. It wouldn't spawn mobs. Never mind. I wouldn't have noticed mobs, but I would have noticed a giant purple blob there. Ah, finally, we have doors. Oh, it feels so good. I am Dora the Explorer. Kidding. Joking. I'm sure House would eventually remove them again. I don't know about that. I think they want to introduce their method or their change or fix or whatever the hell it was that they obviously could not implement, or at least not in time. I think they're going to add whatever they're going to add to fix phantoms. I think they're just, I call it a hunch, but like, I think they're still dead set on putting that in place. It just didn't make sense to continue delaying the update just for that. But that I'm fairly certain they're going to add those. Now here's my other question. I've not been to the end dimension in a hot minute, as you all are probably aware. Did they add phantoms to the end like they wanted to? Because they also wanted to do that, and they were on the test server. So they're clearly capable of doing it. First thing I hear when I click on the stream? What do you mean? What did I say that you heard? Anyway. Yeah, so are phantoms in the end yet? Because I don't know if that has been implemented or not. See how they pick and choose their vanilla features? I don't think it's stupid necessarily. I think it's a compromise. You have to be able to say, okay, people really want the update. We've delayed it long enough for silly reasons. Like, we just got to push it out there. But again, if they do genuinely fix phantoms, I'm down for that. Like, if phantoms suck, and then House can get whatever it is that he wants done, implemented, like, I'll take that. I'll take that every day of the week. That'd be great. Dora the Explorer. Oh, the Dora. Yeah, I'm Dora the Explorer because I'm placing doors as I explore. Get it? That's the joke. Teehee, please clap. 71. Oh, holy shit. Well, it was. But yeah, I don't know. What client am I using? Future. I wonder if those end gateways teleport you to the world border are still there? They should be. To my knowledge, there's no bedrock breaking method. So there's no end gateway breaking method either. But I haven't checked. It's been a hot minute since I've been there. Last time I went to the end was to check out those end gateways. I did so secretly. But I've not been there since. How are we breaking viewer records every week? I don't know. People are interested. Getting knocked off my build every second. Sleep! Sleep! Go look at the back of your eyelids for 2 seconds and that problem will not happen. It is really just that simple. We're going to have a bajillion people who are boycotting the notion of sleeping. I just bet you. Just bet you there are going to be a bunch of people who go, never. I will never sleep on 2B2T. Like, you just gotta click on the bed and it will do the rest. I don't even know that you have to sit in the bed for a second. I mean, maybe. Maybe there's like a bare minimum threshold or something, but I don't know. Ultimately, it's just a silly sort of situation where I get why you'd want to add the Phantom. It is vanilla, and yes, it sucks, so I understand wanting to fix it. I'm in favor of that as long as they genuinely can fix it. You know, want to get onto the nether roof? Yes, I was talking about the nether roof earlier, Cody. Nether roof, again, really funny. I hope it stays exactly as it is. Being able to e-bounce and then have all the stuff that we have on our persons these days, but also access to the nether roof, like, that's insane. I haven't been on the nether roof in like 12 years. I don't think I ever want people to have nether roof again. Like, in a pure, unadulterated form. If, for whatever reason, you don't really care to use the nether roof because it's just too borked, then in my opinion, that's great. Also, shit, I'm gonna have to, like, fly up there later. Phantoms there, small chance that the night could get skipped on 2B again? I doubt that. That's not the reason. Phantoms don't matter. No matter what people may tell you, phantoms actually do not matter. I would like to just see it be implemented in a not so shitty way. Can't attack players if you're on top of the roof, but players can kill you from underneath. Oh, that's funny. Might be a mod that is crashing with future? What do you mean crashing? You mean conflicting? I don't know, nothing's crashing. At least not right this minute. I mean, obviously, give it time, things will crash. Haha. You have friends. How long have I been working on the base till now? About a week. Okay. I hate these beacons up here because they're in such an out-of-the-way place. Oh my god, I'm not looking for this back area. Whatever, I'll get to that area later. Okay, so the underside bits here. Turn on full bright so that I can see. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, you're in stream. Okay. Hey, Elmo. My Wi-Fi has been shit. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That is how it is. Yeah, I had a gigantic internet hiccup the other day, speaking of, and I lost my netherite sword. I fell into a pile of mobs. I hadn't yet lit up everything down there, and I got wrecked. Mostly just because I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. Popped a totem and it couldn't shunt a new totem into my hand. So I just kind of lost that. Ah, shit, I knew we would do that. Oh well, that's how it goes. Could have been worse, I suppose. I'm just lucky I didn't lose everything. Because, you know, creepers were blowing shit up nearby and so on. Wish they would re-enable the pig spawners. They were so useful for the end of the nether. They're never going to re-enable a non-vanilla feature. You can't get pig spawners in Minecraft, in survival. If they change that, then you will see pig spawners come back. But if they don't, then you won't. That's how that works. For the longest time, chainmail and what else? Sponge were totally illegal. And you know what they did? The illegal items plugin would delete them out of your inventory. But now, you can buy chainmail. You can find sponge. They're not uncommon. I mean, they're not great, but, you know, they're okay. I have a shulker full of sponges somewhere. Like, that's how it goes. A non-vanilla feature became survival friendly and was then re-enabled. So, petition Mojang and, I don't know, hold one of them hostage or something. I don't know. Get them to add pig spawners into Minecraft. They likely never will, but that's how you get pig spawners on 2B2T. Get them to do it. Get them to add a thing into the game in such a way that it is legitimate. Oh my god, I've got like 3 more to do. Ugh. If you do that, you can have your precious pig spawners. I doubt it would matter because you won't be able to use entity speed. I'm pretty sure entity speed is permanently cucked. Saw this meme the other day, feeding the kids in Africa having vertical slabs. Oh, a vertical slab, definitely. A child in Africa is a singular child, but a vertical slab is a lifestyle. Like, it's a legacy for generations. But, like, there will always be kids starving in Africa. Feeding the starving African children does, like, one thing, one time. You know? It's the teach a man to fish versus teach the man to, or sorry, give the man a fish, teach the man a fish. That thing. Like, I'm so sorry, kids in Africa, but the vertical slab is just more important right now. Need to re-enable dinosaurs. That would be a W Earth update. Re-enable dinosaurs. I guess. I mean, with the dire wolf being resurrected, I guess dinos are not too far. Oh, and woolly mammoths. They're probably not too far off the future. What with our AI overlord, Project Palantiri, or whatever they call it. Whatever it's being dubbed. Palantir or Palantir, however you say it. Yeah, with that coming up, I mean, yeah, we could see all sorts of things happen, not just dinosaurs. Do you have any friends from Turkey? No. I don't really care to speak or learn or know anything about Turkey. I don't know anyone from Turkey. Not concerned with the country. And removing spawners wouldn't be OP at all. Yeah, if they gave us the ability to move them now, it would be great. But I know that that's like a core design philosophy they don't want to violate. So they're probably not going to do that. I would not be shocked if someday they give us like a crappy spawner. You know what I mean? Like a spawner that has so many uses and then breaks. I wouldn't be shocked if they do something like that. It's hard to say for sure, but I don't know. Okay, so I got to get that area there. What has not been gotten around the perimeter? Okay, so there's that light, those lights. Oh, this slabs, okay. Wacha! I'm starving, just give me the fish. I mean, I get that. I do, I genuinely do. But while starving doesn't necessarily deserve the fish just because, the vertical slab is a more important long-term thing. So, sorry. What do players use announcers commonly? There are anti-spam things in place. I'm not sure what other reasons they would have to use it, other than for spam. So I'm pretty sure you're not going to see it super commonly going forward. You may still see it every now and then, though. But announcer spam is so 2020. Or 2019, really. Hello, Belugus. I don't know how to say your name, but hello. Huge view. Oh, yeah, a lot of people. Welcome everybody, by the way. What if Minecraft had wyverns? Ooh. I mean, it would just be another mob. Because, you know, mobs are just that, mobs. Like, who cares? Building anything right now? Yes. Oh, okay, so he's not in stream chat. There we go. Fix that. Get this corner. There we go. Bam, bam. Oh, I'm so used to seeing those doors as just like a hologram. Can't place them. We don't have them. It's just so nice to have that dawn on me that no, actually we do have them, and we can place them. Hell yeah. Okay. A little section up there. Honestly, they should be do what they did with wolves and just stop adding new mobs and improve the existing ones. Right. Exactly. Also, that reminds me, new wolf breeds. I have not bothered to go and tame one of the newer wolves. And I haven't seen an armadillo yet. I haven't brushed him to get an armadillo scoot. So that I can make a wolf liver, or whatever the hell. Okay, I gotta light up all of this in here someday. And that someday will probably be tomorrow. Not looking forward to that, but oh well. Jack is gonna have 100k subs in a month? No. Don't be silly. Do what they did with... Yeah, I wish we could have mob variants for the hostile mobs now. Because this is like one of the oldest fucking promises that just kind of never got addressed. But it's really kind of a good idea to circle back around to now. And that is give... because there were going to be like cobblestone creepers, there were going to be sandstone creepers, regular dirt creepers, the ordinary creeper, like there were going to be variants of them. They absolutely should have done that. Will you forget me when I become famous and rich like Mr. Beast? Probably. Who am I kidding? I could never forget you, Pancho Hamster. Pantaloons Hamster. Oh shit. I can't reach. Even with all my fancy reach hacks, I still can't reach. I'm honestly surprised. We were all claiming that bounce and a bunch of other things were going to be patched when the update comes out. And then it didn't happen. We can still bounce. We can still reach. Some people still have a good working fast break. I pray to Mojang that we can get another 116 Nether update level quality. Yes. I would love that too. But for the end. An end update. 1.16 quality version. That block can stay. Oh. Okay, gotta fix that. Gaping hole. Oh no. I have my torches on me. Oh, but yeah. Apologies for bad English. When you were in where were you when Archon Redhia did die? I was at house eating Dorito and phone Red Arca killed. No. Okay, yeah, you're not funny, Ani. You're not funny. I know what you're saying. I know what you're doing. Sorry for the poor English. Where were you when such and such said die? And I'm like, no. Like, way to use a meme from 13 years ago. Or no, 15 years ago. Jesus Christ, that's old. Way to do a thing that nobody has done in a long fucking time. Goof. And John Cena creepers? Yeah. I mean, we already technically have skeleton and zombie variants. I mean, why can't we have creeper variants, you know? Wouldn't be that much trouble. I don't think. Original Pasta said Club Penguin died. Oh. But... Huh? No. Where were you when Club Penguin did die? No. That was not Club Penguin. That was an old meme from a while before that. I can remember, Wait a minute. Am I mixing that up with another meme? I don't think I am. I don't know. Whatever. Too many memes exist these days. It's hard to keep track of them all. Oh. Oh, that's a polished slab. Damn it. You're misinformed, I guess? You could bounce in vanilla if you perfectly time it. Yeah, that's possibly why they didn't. Just straight up execute it. Because they can't. I know they would love to kill that. Because it's a hell of an exploit. Bounce is so good. Can you imagine not being able to use Elytra Bounce? That'd be a nightmare. A nightmare on Elm Street. God damn it, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. I was afraid I ran into a creeper and he blew up. Where were you when Creeper was killed? No, so to unironically answer Ani's question of where was I when my original base died, I was asleep. I had taken that day off because of the 10th anniversary of Space Falcon 1. And I was like, I'm just going to take a victory lap. I'm just going to go to bed. I'm just not going to get online or do anything for a while. And at about 3 p.m.-ish that day, I was like, okay, I'll look on Discord, see how things are. Ah, shit, I've been found and griefed. Well, isn't that a fine how do you do? That guy said he was going to give me my items back. I hope he does. He said it would take a week. I kind of don't believe him. But I want to give him the benefit of the doubt anyway. Copied the Club Penguin text because it was the only place you could find it. Ah, okay. Fair. D is crazy. Okay. They'll lose all my map art. Yep. The base art, or the base hunter was all like, and he posted this in the hunter Discord. I've never seen so much map art in one place in my life. And I was like, yeah, and it took me a year to all accumulate it all. Yeah, just help yourself. I don't know if I'll get any of that back. I sincerely hope I do, but eh. If I don't, there are places I can go to get them. Again. Oh, that's where it originated from. Sorry for bad English, for I am Germany. Where were you when God dies? I was at home when sit drink. Was sit drink when I think God is kill. Holy shit, that is from 2012. I knew that was old as hell. Oh, yeah. Where were you when God is kill? And it's like a Nietzsche meme. Very funny. Very, very post. Much meme. Greatly appreciated, Ani. Thank you. I knew there was an origin to that. And as usual, it's 4chan. Very based. Eating Doritos sounds more fun. Yeah, but, you know, when what's his name? When Nietzsche was alive, they didn't have Doritos. Man, imagine not living in an era in which the Dorito exists. Couldn't be me. Actually, was the Dorito invented before I was born? Had to have been, right? Wasn't the Dorito born in the... Or, not born. Wasn't the Dorito invented in the 70s or the 80s? I want to say that it was. I don't know. Crazy. Doritos are older than me. I thought so. Yeah, I want to say all the popular and, like, really fucking tasty, let's be honest with ourselves, snack foods were invented before, like, the 90s. Okay, I don't have torches on me. I gotta go get them torches. Ooh. There we go. Wait, I've sealed myself in. Shite. Aha! Oh, no. Oh, because it oriented me differently. Well, whatever. I think it that changed the trajectory I was throwing in, but oh well. Okay. Yeah, it's starting to look way more clean down here. I just got to clear up all the forest. Get all this top bit smoothed over. And yeah, we'll be good. What happened to ding-dongs? They're still around from what I understand. Very, very poorly named snack, but they're still around. I think you can get them only in certain regions of the United States. I mean, imagine making a snack cake and going, we should call it a ding-dong. That's great. And then it becomes a slang word for penis. I mean, I would just be like, well, can't put that on my resume. And they were a very popular snack, too. Like, this is not, like, cheap or bad. Like, no, the Ding Dong was very popular. It was up there with the Twinkie. And that's another word that's kind of begun to evolve a bad, connotation. Twink. Like, that's just funny as hell. What other snack cakes can we turn into bad words? What other snack cake names can we appropriate for evil? Ho-hos? That's a snack cake. I mean, that one's just fucking tailor-made, isn't it? So now we got the ding dong. We've got snowballs. Those are a really niche, but actually kind of okay, snack cake. Although I don't know that you could really, like, make it sound lewd or bad or whatever. Ho-hos, yeah, that's a good one. Popcorns is also a top tier snack, yeah. But that's not really like any one thing. Popcorn is such an old recipe. Like the Native Americans had that shit 1,000+ years ago. That's not special. But oh fuck. Turning it into like a snack, food, whatever, you know, that's different. That's unique. Snowballs are nice. Yeah, you have to like coconut, but yeah, snowballs are nice. I'm not a huge coconut fan, but it's alright. Where did I put my spare rockets? There's a rocket in my pocket. Coming soon to a Jack Reed's near you. Fritos, yeah, Fritos, but we can't really make anything fun out of Fritos. Dunkaroos? Is that even still around? Like, I don't know, man. Dunkaroos just doesn't sound like much of anything. I don't know. I feel like it has to be something already kind of on the line of, well, damn, I don't know that I want to say that in polite company. Oh, shit, fuck. Well, that was an explosion. Oh, shit, fuck again. Well, that was me not knowing how far the ground was away from me. Oh, well. That's why we totem. Okay. Well, they only blew up 2 blocks. This is not so bad. Fuck. Get. I'll do the windows last. Okay, gotta do that roof. Ah, son of a bitch, I almost had it. Snickers! Ooh, I like how you think, Pies. That is kind of close. Fall. I don't know that Snickers is ready, but like, yeah, you could totally manipulate that one. That is entirely within the realm of possibility. Although, I will say that's merely because of certain other fancy word people love to throw around in a, you know, the gamer word, perhaps. Similar. Of course, you have to have a dirty mind to make that connection. But I think that's the whole point of the prompt, isn't it? You know, how can we make things worse? Mary Jane Taffy? Sounds like a TL or a THC. You said TLC. A THC brownie. A TLC brownie. Oh, what the fuck? Server restarting in 10 minutes. In minutes divided by 10. Fuck. Come on, you bastard. Place. There we go. Little Debbie's gave you Snowball after she devoured my ding dong. That's really great. Yes. I hope that's not something important. It's just a restart, maybe. But I don't know. It's just a restart. Bend over, Goyam. I shouldn't have said that. Why the fuck did I think that? I don't know. Also, I gotta admit, I'm enjoying the change for the restart timer. Restarting in 9 minutes, and it's like it's a countdown now. That's cool. Wouldn't matter if server restarting in X is back. Yeah, I guess not. Housemaster watches Jack streams. I don't believe that for a second. I mean, I will say House did teleport me to a box of Bedrock one time on an April 1st map back in 2013. And he had a sign on the wall that said, "Hello, Jack the..." And I won't go any farther. So he called me out one time, but that was the OG Housemaster, though. I can't imagine that anyone currently running the place knows who I am or gives a shit. And you know, that's probably for the best. Okay, so I gotta get these beacons here. There's this and this here, and then that. That's not too bad. I'm running out of beacons, though, but I think I got a bunch I can readily use. Server doesn't reset exactly at 0. It waits for a few seconds. You can't get that last message. Ah. Well, we're going to try and get that last message. I doubt very much I'm going to be the final person to type something. But hey, you know, if I do, that means I'll win a free month of priority from Housemaster himself, right? That should unironically be a thing. The last person to type in chat when the server restarts gets a free month of priority. I genuinely think we were spitballing ideas about this, that a free month of priority should be a random reward every once in a blue moon. Like, not for anything particularly unique. Obviously, people do scavenger hunts and things of that nature. But, yeah, like, I think that should be something that Housemaster himself hosts. Or at least entertains the idea of doing. Because think about it. That would be a huge, if done well, community event. Right? Now, in this case, this is just encouraging people to spam right before the, final moments. But, I mean, what else are we good at, you know? I mean, spamming, exploiting, yelling slurs, building bases. Like, there ain't much in our repertoire as a 2B2T community. Finding each other's bases, you know. Housemaster would have to play within our strengths, I feel, to make it a genuinely good community event. Actually, come to think of it, if they really wanted to drum up some kind of, like, really high-end interest in the game, or in the server, rather, there should be some sort of queue-based thing you can do in regular queue to earn a month of free prio. And then just have this be a once-in-a-while type giveaway. So, like, people who have prio can't do it because it's in regular queue. But, yeah, I don't know. I think it could be done. Of course, you'd have to implement some wacky plugin or whatever. Get that working, but I think it'd be a good idea. If there was a, like some sort of weird magic eye. Some sort of cryptic magic eye thing. Something hard to do. Have any good ideas for base? No, not really. Sorry. I don't give out base ideas. Sorry, kids. Sorry, buckaroo. You'll get no ideas from me unless you watch my streams. Because I give out ideas all the time, just not in, you know, literal form. Like, I show you stuff I'm doing. If you help the server in any way, you should get 1 month free prio. Yeah, I could see that. How would one help out the server? You know, we would need to nail down good ideas. You're watching stream, Blame. Okay, good. I can never be certain if people are. So I don't know for sure whether or not to address you. In which case, if you're not, then it just flies right over your head. And if you are, then it's silly that I just typed back to you. Because I could have just talked to you. I don't know. That's how it is. A voting system? I don't think a voting system is good. It has to be unique, you know? Any server can implement a voting system. This has to be something special. Something crazy, something interesting, something hard. You can't just do it. It has to play into the strengths of the 2B2T community, but at the same time, it can't be something simple or straightforward. Like a scavenger hunt, you know? Though I don't know how you would implement that. It would require some nailing down further ideas and all that. Totally doable, though. Jack, what's the lore of your old stash near 1K 108? My My stash near 100k 800. What are you talking about? Not sure what you're referring to, sorry. We will get a new gash to the bulletin board for 26. Or 2026. What do you mean a new gash to the bulletin board? I don't understand that terminology. Voting system would be a popularity contest instead of it being good. Exactly. That's the other thing. You could rig a voting system. Wouldn't want that. You would need to have it be fair based on, like I said, some sort of a scavenger hunt. But from Housemaster. Like, there's a special message in the 2B2TQ and you got to figure out how to make it appear, or you got to figure out how to make, find it. Like, an Easter egg type thing. I don't know, 24-hour phantoms? Ooh. I don't think people would want that. I think he's quoting what Jared said after you killed the camping rusher, and he said, check your 100k stash. He did? I don't remember that. I'm pretty sure I've never had a stash in that location before. So, like, no, that's not ringing any bells, sorry. If I knew more of what you were referring to, although that is a good hint, Poncho, but I can't be sure that that's what he meant. Where you have drawings and post on post-it notes. Oh, dent or a gash on the board. I see what you mean. We will have a new idea, is what you're getting at? I don't know. I haven't drawn anything in a kind of shockingly long time. Ow, my head. In like over a year, I've not drawn anything for like Minecraft-based development or anything like that. It's been a hot minute since I've made any base designs in both MS Paint or on paper. I've just not had a reason to. I'm not gonna lie, I find the designing process is a little bit easier to intuit in Minecraft itself with like world edit and stuff. I can just simply oh, there's my beacons. I can just simply go and start throwing elements together and then start taking away. Oh, 10 seconds. And yeah, it's no trouble to cobble together a base that way. Or a design or anything like that. Last T. No. Da-da-da-da-da. Come on. Shit. Shit. Get out of that, fucker. Oh, I didn't even get anywhere near the end. Oh, shit. I hit the E key and I was trying to turn it off. Open my inventory. My fingers were not on the correct keys. Whoa, reconfiguring. Wait a minute. Let me out. What did you say to be last? No, I don't know. I was just slamming keys. I was trying to get the last message, but like I wasn't doing anything special. Those who don't pay for priority should have 24/7 full access to fans. That's really good, user. I like that idea. 1,053. Damn, that's a lot of people. 1,053. Going back to 112. Oh no. House downgrading the server to beta 1.4. 121.5. Ooh, I hope not. I don't want to have to update all my mods right here and now. Join a server and look at the chat. Oh yeah, good point, Cody. Point good, Cody. 1 point for Gryffindor. Oh shit. It doesn't have the chat. Random warp to wherever the hell this is. Huh. Not a bad little castle. More like a villa than a castle, but sure. Little pillar was here, blah, 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 blah. 2017. Okay. A lot of 2017 stuff. Nothing explicitly of a different time period. Just once I would like to accidentally find something from the olden days. Hand farts is safe space. Oh, I remember hand farts. LavaCast was here in June of 2018. Oh, wow. Did he make a... Oh, yeah. Holy shit. Wow, hand farts. You were up to something. That is so cool. I've seen the Menger sponge. I've not seen Pascal's triangles in Minecraft before. That is actually really cool. It's a damn shame you can't make them, like, too high. Though I suppose you could. Deadpool base? No, not really. Server's back up. Okay, cool. Todd smokes weed. GeoGuessr, but for 2B2D builds. Yeah, kind of. I really like this. I'm gonna admire this for a second longer. Hold on. This is fucking awesome. I was always a fan of Pascal's triangles, but like, I might do something with this. I won't make it out of netherrack, of course, but it's an idea. I can see he had it planned out, I guess up to the build limit. Or what was the build limit of that time? Build this out of chests. Oh my god. Make this with dimensional doors blocks. Now, actually, funny enough, me and Alpha Computer were going to make this, but out of mob spawners. I think we were going to make it at Space Valk 3. But then we were like, you know, actually this is just really, really laggy if you make this with mob spawners, because all the pig entities have to load or be loaded or whatever. It's a bit of a pain, actually. So yeah, let's get on to Tsubi Tsuti. I got kicked out of the air. Yeah, who got... No, I don't know. Whatever. I didn't get to see who got the last word. It's fine. It's not important. It's just a dick waggling contest at the end of the day. But yeah, the dimensional door block would be funny. Though I don't know that it would be... Because that's a mod. I don't know that that would be very optimized. It might actually be really, really painful to try and load. I don't know. But I did see a Menger sponge with chiseled stone brick way back in the day. Oh, Control F. Control F. There we go. That must have been how I was unable to shut my inventory. Must have accidentally used the search function without meaning to. Netherite beacon? I don't really care to have a netherite beacon. Like, the only thing the netherite beacon will do is sit out of sight and be a beacon and then give me beacon effects and then, like, get stolen if the base is ever found. Like, I really can't see that being useful. It's a good flex, don't get me wrong, but it's also not, like, practical. I try to be a little more practical than not. Okay, redstone there probably needs to get done. Okay, so the black stained glass panes. All the water and the torches. A few bits of beacons left to be done. Iron trapdoors? Yes, a bunch of iron trapdoors, okay. Oh, I'm not looking forward to having to light this area up here. That's going to be a nightmare. Oh, and levers. Okay, let me make a text doc to-do list. Levers, iron trapdoors, water logging, torches, few beacons, black glass panes. What am I missing? I think that's everything. Whatever. Pale oak doors. Ah, that was last message. Okay. Cody Smile, see you on the flip side. Yeah, I was nowhere near the bottom. Wow. I don't know. I think there are like 5 or 6 people who would have seen something different. You discorded me the last message. Okay, thank you. I was 12th. Damn. Way off. Okay. So there's some residual beacons on... No, I already got this back end. It's this back end. So these beacons here and there. Those are a pain. I may just save those for last. Ah, that one. Wow. And we'll get higher and higher. Straight up we'll fly. Pow. Perfect. Okay, I think we're getting there. I haven't put any of the armor stands in place yet, but I'm not overly concerned with that. Oh, that's right. I broke these in the original schematic, so I never got to actually place it. So it's missing, but it should actually be doors. Oh well. Small error. Minor building mistake. I win. It's so risky trying to base in the end, like there are no trails. Yeah. Can't hide. I'm well aware. That really does suck, actually, because that means that no end base can realistically be made. I mean, maybe you can make one and have it last a while. But, no. Bases in general, like... Base hunting is going to have to be curtailed somehow. Base hunting is just too prominent. And heaven forbid I try to make a Space Valk 5. Even if all the stars aligned, everybody and their brother would be out looking for it. It would get found very quickly. I know it would. it just feels like there's no way to win, you know? The only winning move is not to play. Okay, where was that underside block that's missing? What the fuck? There it is. That little guy. That too is also missing in the schematic, otherwise it would be there. Hello, Pooh. If you go to Minecraft patch chunk trails, yeah, it's definitely going to need to happen, but I don't know that Mojang's even really aware of the damage or trouble that it presents. Not to mention the upending of chunk loading as a whole. I don't know how you do that. Now that we're mentioning all this Jack petition to the house original cutting plan for fast loading trails for end only. What? Huh? Plan on using proxies to fly, make random trails for millions of blocks to demoralize a hunter. Okay. Well, you let me know how that turns out. That may or may not still work, but okay. Jack petitioned to houses their original culling plan. Oh, tell them to cull chunks in the end? Is that what you're saying? I mean, you would have to make your base first, and then have the chunk culling go into effect. And you can't fucking go back out to it directly. Like, you could purl to it if you want to use ender pearls, but other than that, you would not be able to, you know, travel to it directly. Yeah, that could work, but that depends on if they want to even bother, because the last time they tried to add in chunk culling, everyone got their tits in a wad and boycotted the queue. And that led to a hell of a fun time. So I don't know. I don't know that they could do that realistically. I mean, they could technically do it. But, I'd say it's too risky. Your base is this big in survival? Yeah, of course, Gabe. Too crowded, natural terrain, no water. Yeah. Just got on the archive the first time. These old bases are crazy. Yeah, Seth, they are. A work of art. Building is a art. Ever build a base in the Nether? Probably not, because it's too limiting. If I absolutely had to, I could totally do it. I've built bases in the Nether before. Or rather, I've built extensions of my base into the Nether before. But that overall, you know, if I don't have to, I don't want to. My problem with the Nether is just how restrictive it is. You can only build up to 120 something blocks. You have a ton of lava that you have to manage and deal with and get out of the way. If you are going to build another base, it has to be beyond the world border, more or less. And even that's not really perfect. Your best bet is to just kind of like... And you have to also have a certain way you import materials, right? Because you can't use stones. A lot of the stone types are overworld or end because you have to have regular stone. And you can't make stone in the Nether because you don't have water. Not having water is so restrictive. Crops take forever to grow. It's just a lot of silliness like that. I don't know. Base hunting is a stinky ass anti-art. No, base hunting has its place. I'm just saying it's got to get curtailed. It's got to get drawn back, you know. It can't be as OP as it is. Something is going to have to change with base hunting to make it less deterministic and more probabilistic. Or no, not probable. Sorry, that sounds bad. Less likely, you know? Something's going to have to change to make it less reliable to find bases. Because as it stands, If your autism is strong enough, you'll find whatever bases you set out to find. You will find something. Like, that level of a guaranteed success, even if it takes a month or two, even if it takes a year, that level of guaranteed success is absurd. And as a result, it's just too juicy, you know? It's too appealing to go out and become a base hunter, because then you don't have any skin in the game. You don't have to build a base. You just find someone else's. So you never have to feel like you've lost anything, because obviously that happens on 2B2T. That's a core part of the experience. So you can kind of circumvent the nature of 2B2T itself. You can just be someone who gets online, finds things, maybe steals things, maybe sells things, make your own stashes here or there, and then just, you know, have a base. Maybe occasionally you hang out at like a big public base or something. But you never have to actually have skin in the game, and you never have to actually be hurt by your base getting found and griefed. Spending a lot of hours of no return is as well most of the time. Yeah, but like I said, if your autism is strong enough, you will find something. An aesthetic, non-functional base would be neat, yeah. Not how I would like to live, but okay. Mojang should change chunk loading to keep chunks loaded as something that has only been built or destroyed in a chunk. Otherwise, it should unload. What, you mean like regenerate or degenerate? Or just prevent it from being like fast loaded? But even then, the alternative ways to find how a chunk is, how old of a chunk the chunk is, there will always be telltale signs, like the 120 and 119 chunk trails don't have trial chambers in them. That's an immediate, oh, well, this is old. Oh, this is not old. Things of that nature. Like, there's pretty good, you know, ways of doing that. Damn it, I can't catch it. I don't know, man. We keep file size way smaller and help against chunk trailing. Yes, but I feel like that's possibly not going to work the way we'd want it to. Fixing chunks would require a lot of stuff on the back end to be totally retooled. It would be appealing, though, you're not wrong, to be able to cut down on the overall file size the server could potentially end up taking up. Go from 80 terabytes to half. Like, we go half the file size. Yeah, that would be really cool. But even then, I don't know. I'd still say that's wishful thinking. We just need gentleman's agreement across every 2BG player to turn off chunk trail reading. Yeah. The prisoner's dilemma is totally not a thing. You're right. Gosh, what were we thinking? Okay. What do I not have on my person? Smack. Okay, gotta go get torches and iron trapdoors. And at some point, I'm gonna have to build a storage room. Just to keep things straight. We need a storage room, a real storage room, badly. Like, not just an assorted jumble of shulkers and other junk out on the floor, but like, you know, has a measurable, understandable system of organization and keeps things reasonably intact. Random drops. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to build a storage room. But thankfully with the autocrafter, that becomes very, very simple. Okay. spare iron for later. Ooh. Just the right amount. Okay, and then that yields 9 stacks, which is 4.5 stacks, I think, of iron trapdoors. So, or no, 9 stacks is only 2.5 stacks of iron trapdoors. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Gotta remember, sleep is good for a growing body. Have I ever slept on 2B2T? Well, Cardi K, I think I just answered that question. I'm seeing the use of happy gas flying up beyond the world height to prevent items from being discovered. Yeah. You could have an incredible cache of alts with a bajillion shulkers on them, on their person. And then just happy gas them all up into the, you know, wherever, really. Yeah, you could totally pull that off. You would need like 15 and... No, it's 4 per ghast, so you need like 24 to 32 accounts to store any sizable amount of stuff. Suppose you could do it. Just have them all riding happy ghasts and go from there. You wouldn't even need to go that high. Like, you can be... Oh, shit. What just happened? Oh, God. 1,700 ping. What happened? Yeah, we're still getting lag. Anyway. They don't stop at build height. You can fly up as far as you wish. That's not the point, though. The point is, why would you go that high? Because there's no value in going that high. You can just... Whoops. You can just go up to, like... Hell, you wouldn't even need to be that high off the ground. You could absolutely just make it to where your stuff is always, like, safe, you know? Again, just log out on a bunch of alts, etc., etc. What is my base meant to be? What, this base, Gabe? It's meant to be an awesome, imposing, blackstone-based citadel. Inside, it will have all manner... Let me turn off all the rendering and stuff so that you can get a more vanilla experience. Inside will be all manner of liminal spaces and living spaces and other such interesting builds and oddities. So, like, this upper level is going to be a Japanese-style mansion up on this layer. And then down below, you're going to have a lot of crazy liminal spaces just to sort of have fun with. And then below ground, I'm going to have a bunch of factories and farms making, you know, all the various items that you can make down under here. And then we shall have, in this place, an entrance to my escape room. Escape the Jack Rooms 2. Oh, somebody built something over there. That wasn't there the other day. Neat. I gotta go look at that. But anyway, so that's the idea. Like an endless space of possibilities, I guess. It's more of a, hey, this is a cool thing that I want to do. Let's do it. Shit. Turn on fast place. Come on. Populate that water. Pop, 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 pop. Uh-oh. Damn it. I should have swam. Oh. There we go. That's right. All of this is, dry, technically. Dude, just make a roller coaster park. No one is scared. The backrooms are entertained. with decked out anymore. Wow. Fuck you, hamster. Poncho man. Dude. Uncalled for. Honcho Pampster and your silly opinions. Nobody is afraid of all that. Nobody wants you to do that. Just make a roller coaster park, because that's what you would do, right? You can lead animals to other animals in the next update. Yeah. That's going to be interesting. Oh, shit. Why? I mean, they're beautiful to see. Wow, it's almost like building things that are beautiful to see is the point. Or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a glue sniffer. But it's almost like that's the value in building things. It's because they're pretty. I'm so pretty. I'm so pretty and witty and straight. Props to you if you know that song. Okay. By group, I mean just me right now. You should name your group just you. Ani's assholes. Or Ani's asshole, because there's only one of you. Nacho group. Roller coaster is a good idea, but I like the game idea too. Yes, the game idea is way better. Nobody's afraid. Nobody likes decked out. Shut up. It has nothing to do with being decked out too, or some other thing that's like it. It has everything to do with being cool and doing something memorable. Something that I know I'll have fun with. If you hate fun, that's okay, Poncho. You can just admit that. Shit. I got a pillar up here. There we go. Roller coaster going through the jack rooms. I don't know that we'll do a roller coaster yet. Roller coasters suck. That's the problem. Minecraft does not allow us to make a cool roller coaster. As awesome of an idea as it would be if it worked, it just kind of doesn't. That's the problem. Minecraft has not yet had, and this is another much needed update that Mojang's just kind of like dragging their feet on. Would be a minecart update, right? There are a lot of silly things that minecarts just do or don't do for some reason. And a minecart update would go a long way toward making that neater. I would love that. Okay, there we go. But I also don't see that happening anytime soon. Though obviously it's not impossible. They did tweak minecart speeds a little while ago. So who knows? I don't really understand what they're trying to do with the game anymore anyway. So like, I'm just building stuff that I enjoy making. Stuff that I know I can have fun with myself. Is Knock Shop safe? I need gear because I died 4 times and ran out of kits. I'm sorry, psychological. I've heard Knock Shop is one of the best shops around. I don't know personally. I don't buy items. Couldn't tell you. Soft locks were maybe not obvious enough. In Roller you showcased 100 people made in down for roller coaster. Okay. It wasn't fun. There were a lot of soft locks. Oh, were there? Yeah, I admit we weren't perfect about figuring out what soft lock type shit one could run into. But, like, that's life. If you're looking for perfect, you're not gonna get it. Just look around spawn, you'll find boxes. Yeah, I suppose you could. Get lucky, search the nether highway, you might get a corpse or two. That'd go a long way, I think. Okay. This spot needs fixing. Perfect. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I see what I did wrong. Okay. Can we have enthusiasts meet up at the next Minecon? Do they even have Minecons anymore? Isn't it like Minecraft Live or Minecraft Earth or whatever the hell they call it? Whatever the hell these shits call these things. Golden Age Minecraft is better, I guess. What will I name my base? I've already named it. It is named Archonretia. I could spell that in chat, but I don't feel like it right now. Okay, I need to swim. Perfect. Try to sleep. Good night. Okay, take care, Stone Cold Killer. Have a good one. I appreciate you for coming out. Is this base deserving of the 2B2T wiki? Well, considering I've tried to build it for the 3rd time now, and I had a lot of help doing it, and we put it all together in 3 days' time. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I feel like that's something more for the history books to decide, and less for, like, an arbitrary Lamau, let me just go ahead and write that in the wiki type stuff. People get way too eager with the wiki. Wiki stuff should be for more, I don't want to say official stuff, but the wiki should be reserved for, like, important things, I guess. I don't know. Like, how do you define important? That's the problem. Like, that's going to be too different for many different people. The wiki is overdone and overused. That's the other problem. So, like, yeah, I don't know. There's no real helping it. Maybe cool it with the wiki stuff for a while. Not everything has to go on the wiki. And on this day, June the 9th, 2025, Jacktherippa breathed. I mean, if that's not on the wiki, I don't know what... If that's not deserving, like, come on. Okay, why can't I swim? Damn it. Oh, that's why I can't swim. Where'd you get your friends so much Blackstone? They have a killer bartering farm. It's the fact that a bartering farm was used, and that farm is absurd. Like, it is beyond human. Just because it's mediated by bots, but sure. There's no talking about Space Valk 3 in class referencing a fit video? Damn. It has always struck me as kind of bizarre that I have somehow made a bunch of people around the world know about stuff that I've done. Not because I wanted to, but because it just sort of happened. It is a bit odd, to say the least. Sub to Jacktherippa. Thank you, Psychological. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if people make fit references or talk about Space Valk 3 or other videos or whatever, you know. That's how it goes. Just make sure to tell those people that I have a YouTube channel and they should come and watch. Okay, so I think that does it for the underside area here, except for like some of this. Gotta fix some of it. I gotta light it all up because mobs are spawning on this, but that's fine. I'll do the torches next to last because torches are a slog. I spent all day torching up the right half, by the way, just to get all the stuff lit. Spent all day doing that. Probably gonna spend the greater part of the next hour just laying water everywhere. Ow. Why don't I get another bucket? What is wrong with me? There we go. Nope. Come on. Bam. Okay, got 2 buckets now. Splish. Wow. It's like with Pop-Pop, though less deserving. Even Onipixel knew about Pop-Pop before even playing. Yeah. That's also probably weird for him, but whatever. To know that I've influenced people is interesting. I'm not against it. But just know, I'm just some guy. I'm not that special. Oh shit, my electra's about to break. Gotta get a new one real quick. Or no, it was you're not perfect. My bad. Jack Greenwood should sign a book for you. Maybe. Hello, Skeeto. This is good music choice. Thank you. What exactly was Space Valk? You're new to 2B. Yeah, it was an interesting end base that I made 10 years ago. And everybody loved it. And it kind of changed the way I approach building. Like, I really came into my own at that time. Jack, when did... Oh, right, where is that? Okay, that's just a spare box someone left here for some reason. you seem pretty special, I guess. I'd say that's more a perception and less a truth. But there is such a thing as the Tinkerbell effect, where if everybody perceives a thing to be true, then it becomes true. And there's also the anti-Tinkerbell effect, where the more people perceive something to be true, the less true that something becomes. So that might be what's going on here. Everybody thinks I'm hot and cool and awesome or whatever, and I'm special. But that's not actually how it is, or at least not how I see it. But that's exactly how it is. People see it that way regardless of what I think. And so it becomes that way in everybody's minds. It's an odd world we live in. There we go. Got all that waterlogged. This is going to be a giant well of water with like a bubble column in the middle. But then I kind of built into this. I could still do a bubble column here, but I kind of put a thing here, you know, a walkway. So I'm gonna have to like work around that. Oh shit. That is also missing some blackstone. Okay, well that's easily fixed. It's just some blackstone stairs, nothing special. Easily placed in its place. You guys know my mate Pop Bob told me about your channel on the server, and I'm gonna call with him. Sure. Animated water builds? Yes. Have I seen the decorated pot bubble column? No, I have not. I know you can waterlog pots. How is that a bubble column, though? Give me more info, Pico, or PKO, or however you say your name. Give me more info on how that works, because that does sound cool. Paco. No, I don't think it's Paco. Because there'd be an A in there if that was the case. Love me some water channels. So glad they added water logging to the game. Uh-oh. Perfect. Hey, Top Hat. I've been following the shit going on in LA since yesterday. Yeah, it's wild, isn't it? Wonder how the riots will all die down, if at all. Best explanation, you may want to mute the song. It's kind of obnoxious. Whoops, I'm not actually listening to it. Whatever, I'm just gonna skip to the next one then. Sorry about that. Not sure if you see the links. Oh, you meant the song as in on a video. Okay, a different song. Okay, shit. No, you can't send links. Sorry. I thought you meant the song that was currently playing. My bad. Fuck me. I'm gonna have to put it back. Oh, whatever. I'm just not gonna mess with it. My bad. You sent it. Yeah, you're just gonna have to put it in Discord. Actually, I might just look it up later. Pot bubble column. Pop-Up says that she ate, he or her, or whatever. Not listening. I can see it there. Send it there? Yeah. That's fine. Loved your in-base bros. Insane. Okay. You're welcome. Quartz with obsidian combo. Yeah, that was a really nice combo back in the day. I've kind of gotten tired of that combo. So I kind of want to do a completely different style. And this Blackstone and Lapis style is honestly really growing on me. Makes it feel... I don't know, it feels different, right? This is not a material native to the overworld. Lapis is, but you don't see giant chunks of Lapis blocks. In fact, do you see Lapis blocks at all? Is there any World Gen thing that adds Lapis blocks to the game? They just finished watching Pitfall's video. Holy shit, people still are watching that video. Wow. Welcome, Rain. GB Sir found out awesome what I managed to do. Yeah, I've been able to work some miracles, I guess. Yeah, the Discord link's in the description. Dude, so many new people here. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, but I'm happy. You let a bunch of people rebuild your base in the last few days? Yeah. I mean, it's the only way it was going to get done. And we all collectively decided that it would make the people who griefed the base shit themselves if it was just totally rebuilt elsewhere. And even farther along than it was built originally by me. I swear, some of the printers out there are just insane. They can shit out blocks inside of a minute. And just have a complete wall totally built from top to bottom in an insane amount of time. Archive server is really good for getting ideas. Yeah, that too. Being able to see other people's inspirations are always good. At least I find. Like your art media channel uses a beacon in the center, so it's like you're right up at a beacon column. Interesting. Okay, I've got to do something, so I can't stick around too much longer. Hey, bucket drop. Bucket clutch. Perfect. Anyway, so all I'm gonna basically be doing going forward is just watering things. Wow. Look at all those fucking halts. Yeah, other than that, guys, what you see is what you get. This is a hell of a build, and it's really, really taken shape. Like, I am so happy in how it has turned out. Like, damn. I can't wait to have this done. Like, it's just the outer shell, but still, like, there's so much here. Oh my god. Do you have access to spawn mason gringotts? No. This was all the devs. A completely different amount of stuff in a completely different way. No gringotts, to my knowledge, involved. Sal was bed trapped for a whole week, and then Jack had... Oh, yeah. Well, that's because Sal went to a location where people who would be hostile to him resided. And if I did that, guess what? I, too, would be bed trapped or login trapped. Actually, Sal was login trapped. I, too, would be trapped for a week. Or however long, if I was stupid. Absolutely. Like, what'd you expect? Anyone with even a remotely small amount of clout is gonna get trapped or attacked if you go to certain places. Like, don't walk around Detroit at night. Don't walk through the jungles of Africa without a guide and a weapon. Don't do stupid shit. And you won't learn really, really bad lessons. Or you won't have to anyway. But, all in all, just is what it is. So yeah, I can have base mates. Sal had base mates too. There were people friendly to Sal who knew where he was and were perfectly fine with him. It is not a special thing. It is a be careful whom you associate with thing. What happened to my old base? It got griefed. Found and griefed. So then I found met a group of people, the devs, and they all helped piece the thing back together in a new location. And I'm putting the finishing touches on the outermost bits, kind of. Still a lot to do, but hey, it's getting there. I'm quite happy with it. 2025 and I still can't farm sand? Yeah, I know, right? Why can't we farm sand? Well, I use the autocrafter, of course. I gotta set up some stuff, but yeah. Comparing 2BDT to Detroit is funny, yeah, but it's also accurate. Like, I'm sure there are really nice people living in Detroit. I'm sure there are very not nice people living in Detroit. Like, is that really a surprise? Shouldn't be. You know, there are going to be good people and bad people everywhere. That's the human experience. What did you expect, .jpg? So, I don't know. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Sal got bed trapped because he did something silly. But he also masterfully got himself out of that situation, too. Also, my cat is whining her head off. I can hear it. Okay, well, at any rate, guys, you all have a great evening. Take care. I will see you all tomorrow. We will be doing another User Worlds because Coperator has submitted a few things. I can't wait to see them. And other than that, you all have a great night. And yeah. Goodbye. Oh yeah, make sure to subscribe and hey, follow me on Twitter or join our Discord and also support me by joining the memberships on YouTube. You know, all that junk. At any rate, I will see you all later.